Hello, general psychology students. So the purpose of this short video is to go through the third section of chapter 3. Chapter 3 deals with biopsychology, and the third section is on the parts of the nervous system. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Let me do a screen share, and we're going to go to the PowerPoint slides. Remember, these PowerPoint slides are available to you in your course content section. If you click on Unit 1 materials, that folder, you scroll down, you'll see Unit 1 PowerPoint slides, and there'll be 4 links in there. The third link is for Chapter 3. And this is about maybe halfway through the slides for Chapter 3. This is the nervous system. So the nervous system is split into 2 major parts. The central nervous system, oftentimes we'll call this the CNS for short, and the peripheral nervous system, the PNS. Now, the peripheral nervous system is, the central nervous system includes the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system is everything else. So the brain and the spinal cord is the CNS, everything else is the PNS. Now, the peripheral nervous system is further divided into 2 parts. One part we call the somatic division. That's all of your voluntary movements, your voluntary responses, and the autonomic division. The autonomic division is your automatic responses. Now, in the somatic division with the voluntary responses, we differentiate between 2 different kinds of nerves. Some of the nerves carry messages to the central nervous system, in other words, to the spinal cord and to the brain. We call those nerves afferent nerves. Other nerves are responsible for bringing messages from the central nervous system, from the brain, from the spinal cord, to the rest of the body. We call those nerves efferent nerves. So afferent nerves bring things at the spinal cord and at the brain. And then the efferent nerves, starting with an E, bring things away from the brain and the spinal cord to the rest of the body. Now, the autonomic division, that part that's responsible for our automatic behaviors, can further be split into 2. Part of it we call the sympathetic nervous system. The other part we call the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, the sympathetic nervous system is what we use when something happens that's going to make it so our survival is threatened. And so the sympathetic nervous system allows us to fight if we need to fight, flee, or what we call fight or flight. So the flight is the fleeing. And then the new thing that they keep talking about, or freezing. So the sympathetic nervous system gives us everything that we need to beat someone up if we need to try to fight them or to run away from them. So it includes our digestive system not working very much. Our heart's going to speed up, our mouth is going to dry, our pupils are going to dilate, where our heart rate's going to increase, our palms are going to sweat. That's all part of the sympathetic nervous system. Now, after the threat is gone, we want to be able to bring our body back to its normal state. So we've got the parasympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system calms everything back down so that we can eat and breathe normally. It slows our heart rate down. It constricts our pupils so that they're not big anymore. Makes it so that we can breathe normally. Okay? So those are the divisions of the nervous system that I'd like you to know about. In the next video, we're going to talk about section 4, which is the brain and the spinal cord.